Welcome back to Let's Play Summerset. I am Miss Bizz, and we took care of one of the disgusting sea slodes, but we were told to check on down south because it appears there could be another sea slode causing terrible issues, wanting to sink Summerset.
Tell me you are real, my friend, and not another mind trick sent by the vile slugs to deceive me.
Battle Reef Tannerline sent me, and I'm as real as you are.
The Marines. We followed rumors of some new kind of magic. Discovered the geysers.
Geysers? I don't understand.
Sea slode magic. Something to do with abyssal pearls. The geysers spout terrible sea creatures and undead. Bokorgan, the sea slode, is working to increase their power. Our report contains all the details.
Report?
The High Elf Marine, Indiram. He's a mage, though nowhere near as powerful as Kynar. He compiled notes about the geysers, most of which I didn't understand.
Okay.
When the Yagra attacked, we split up. The Marines headed down the coast.
Is there anything I can do for your injuries?
I should survive. I've suffered similar injuries in the past. As soon as I gather my strength, I'll make my way back to Alenor.
Oh my, I sure hope you do. Now, I need to head on this way? Oh no. Definite evidence of sea slode incursion on Summerset. We're tracking one of the vile creatures along the coast to the west of Alenor, near the vicinity of Wellington Cove. Oh boy. Okay, so I keep just tracking down all these different pages. It seems pretty crazy what's going on. So, it appears that this darn sea slode is something to do with the Court of Bedlam. I just need to find two other parts of this report before it looks like I just got randomly invited to a group to do that world boss. Okay, so it seems I probably should have finished this quest before I carried on with the rest of the Summerset quest, because it talks about the Court of Bedlam, a group of high elves, and all these sea slodes causing these geysers. Now, go back in time and the Court of Bedlam still exists, so that would make a little more sense, or maybe those notes are just from before I, changed that fact. Now I need to go find the person they planned on reporting to before I can carry on here. Oh boy, I shouldn't have tried to walk across the water, but hey! Look at that, apparently the creek is just that, a very small creek. Hello, Battle Reef!
You're back. Kynar returned and said you went in search of Maria and the Marines.
Yes.
Tell me, is the sea slode threat as dire as the Queen's cat intimated?
Well, the sea slode threat is real. The Marines didn't make it, but here's their report.
8 protect us. A cabal of sea slodes, high elf traitors, magic geysers that can sink the island. I ask you to look into one threat, and you bring me a multitude. Still, this confirms the rumors. Now that we know, we can plan accordingly.
How will you respond to the sea slode threat?
Normally, I'd dispatch every soldier at my disposal to deal with these geysers. However, the ongoing war has depleted our forces. It might be time to reach out to more people like you and Kynar's adventurers. For now, take this with my thanks.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
The work you did to bring us information on the sea slode? Brilliant. That's only the beginning, however.
Oh.
Now we need to act on that information before the Abyssal Cabal can inflict too much damage on the island.
So how do we act on that information?
The sea slodes have unleashed abyssal geysers that can sink the island. They assumed we'd be so concerned with the creatures that bubbled out of them that we'd fail to realize the true danger until it was too late. Let's disappoint them, shall we?
What do you have in mind?
Destroy the geysers. Find them and obliterate them as quickly as you can.
Okay.
You'll need to fight through the creatures spawned by the geysers, so bring allies with you if you can, and make sure to destroy the pearls. That's the source of the magic.
Okay, I'll destroy the abyssal geysers.
There's nothing else to discuss until those abyssal geysers have been destroyed. Get to it, and may the stars guide you in this task.
All right, sounds good. Looks like this would be a daily, and I would have to destroy 3 abyssal geysers. So, let's look at Summerset and see what we have left that isn't a daily so I don't bore you with those. It looks like the concerned citizen we found when we were on our way to the Crystal Tower. That is not a daily, and it is someone who's really still in need, so I'm definitely going to come check this area out and see how I can help with them. Oh, they're not even in town. Oh.
Quiet! Someone approaches. Is it Kandar? I can't sense him.
Disappearances are all the more reason for you to leave.
Oh boy.
Sorry, stranger. My friend can't see too well anymore. She mistook you for someone we've been looking for. Things have been rough lately.
Who are you looking for?
More than a few of us have disappeared recently. Kanhar's group are just the latest. They set out to search for the missing and vanished themselves.
Oh,
We're
boy.
giving those buried ruins a wide berth now.
Okay, you think the ruins are the source of the disappearances?
They've stood quiet for decades, but now, new yawning sinkholes, eerie sounds at night. I don't jump at shadows, but missing people? That's a warning I can heed. If you head down there, take a look around for our friends, will you?
I can look for your friends.
You're a kind soul. Be careful. We've lost a lot of kind souls of late. That pushy noble, Fidor, might know something about that. He arrived not long ago, claiming to own the place. Certainly acts the part.
You're at odds with Fidor?
He was friendly enough with his questions about this land, the manor, and so on. Eventually, he tried to convince us to show him around and started getting pushy when we refused, pressuring us to get off his property.
You suspect he's trying to scare you off.
He happened along after our people started vanishing, and he's got reason to want us gone. Raises an eyebrow, yeah? All I'm suggesting is maybe it's time someone started pressuring him for details.
Why did you come here to begin with?
It's quiet, and usually free of nosy locals shooing us away. Too scared of the curse. There are a lot of superstitions about this place, but it was nice here. Until recently.
What kind of superstitions?
The details vary, but they all revolve around the town being wiped out and swallowed by the sea. The sort of divine wrath stories that keep average folk from straying from their safe, comfortable lives.
And what makes you different?
Nowhere else to go. The wastes, as they call them, have been a safe haven for the outcast and unwelcome for a long time. We kept to ourselves, never invited trouble. It showed up anyway.
What else can you tell me about these sinkholes and the sounds coming from the manor?
Not much. The land just opens up like a yawning mouth without warning and swallows everything above.
Oh boy.
Noises echo out of the holes sometimes. Beastly sounds, or what you'd swear were whispers.
This is going to give me nightmares. Do you know anything?
For a place with such a terrible reputation, this estate certainly gets a lot of trespassers. You're not another layabout squatting on my land, are you?
You have a problem with these people?
I didn't expect to find anyone living out here. I thought they could help me shed some light on the mysteries of this place. But it turns out they're just idle squatters. I guess you could call that a problem.
What mysteries are you hoping to uncover?
This place barely exists outside of fables. My family kept no records of it, or our relatives here, other than our claim to the land. It took years of digging to locate these old ruins, and there's still so much more to uncover.
People are disappearing on your estate. Doesn't that concern you?
So those vagrants say. For all I know, they're just trying to frighten me off.
Oh my goodness.
Their missing friends could be looting as we speak. I'm not leaving until I've searched the ruins myself.
Well, I want to take a look around as well.
I don't mind having some company in this endeavor. Most people are barely willing to speak of this place above a whisper, let alone offer any help. Let's try to find a way inside the sunken ruins, shall we?
Well, your family doesn't seem terribly interested in this land.
My kin feel I'm wasting my life on a footnote. My parents even threatened to disown me if I continued my search, but that only spurred me on. I want to know why this branch of the family was all but forgotten.
You think they're hiding something?
You know how important lineage is to our people. We should have preserved everything we could about this place, but instead, nothing. I must know why this place was buried, figuratively and literally.
The outcasts claim you're trying to run them off the island. Is that true?
I asked them to leave when it became clear they were up to no good. If they're trying to blame me for their friends running off, or what have you, that is utter slander.
All right, well, if I find out otherwise, you're going to regret lying to me about it.
I'm not. I swear I'm as in the dark about these missing persons as you are.
Okay.
The only reason I haven't been to the ruins myself is because I'm not sure how dangerous things really are, and no one was willing to help me.
So why do you assume they're up to no good?
They're outcasts, most likely criminals. My concern isn't so much about why they're here, as to what they may be doing to my family holdings. They could be using priceless records for campfire tinder for all I know.
Yeah, well, your family didn't even want you to know about it, so it can't be that priceless. Come on. Jeez. Let's get rid of Tithys here. Let's go find these ruins. And of course, you just want me to carry you through here. You're not going to do anything, of course. Oh, it really is like flooded and sunken. This is like an old... Oh man, this is so weird. Isn't this like a whole town? I'm confused. Did your family own a whole town, or did you just own one house here? I'm a little bit confused. Because this is definitely like a whole town. That's what this is. This is not just one home. I guess if it was a really, really rich person, I guess maybe... Oh, a cracked window.
How about through here?
Are you just gonna crack the window?
Flooded. Maybe if I was a sea elf.
Wow, we could be a sea elf. Find a way inside. Do I just keep walking around? Do they want me to find a way inside every building, or just one of the buildings? Not entirely sure. Another one.
How's it looking there?
This one?
Packed with mud and debris.
Ah, man, this guy's really picky. Like, if you're gonna go into ruins, you're gonna get dirty. You just need to accept that. And maybe you should know how to swim if you're going to go ruins searching. Come on, buddy.
This breach looks promising. Take a look.
Oh. This is super gross and freaky.
Not exactly cozy, but it's not completely demolished. Let's poke around.
Oh man, this is so gross. What? I want to search the bookshelf. Why can't I?
Can't say I care for the naturalized aesthetic. Keep your eyes out for anything that may have survived the elements.
So what are you looking for down here?
Some answers. What happened to my family here? This place is fascinating. And I suppose I'm curious about the rumors. As long as I don't get murdered by vagrants in a dank cave, I'll just stick with you if you don't mind.
All right. What is that? Aryan, our great ancestor, found who something preserves.
Something about that statue catch your interest?
Yeah?
Even in such disrepair, I can imagine how opulent this manor must have been. My relatives must have been very influential here.
I think they founded the town based on what I could glean from that statue's inscription.
The whole town? That's incredible. My family has wealth and holdings, but not much in the way of titles. Why in the world would they show so little interest in our ties to nobility?
Maybe there was some sort of falling out between your ancestors?
That's a sound theory. Simple, but sound. There has to be something here that could reveal the truth of the matter.
Okay.
Let's keep searching.
Why are his eyebrows so funny? This is such
Damn. These papers are practically mulch. Maybe something survived. Help me look.
I'm looking! Oh, a journal. Okay, that's really weird. This guy just like drinks until he vomits and there was a plague in the town?
I wonder whose chambers these were. What was their life like before they abandoned it? And why?
I found a journal that belonged to someone named Roltari, a child of the family here.
May I have a look? Merciful Sirabane! This sounds like the Thracian Plague.
Thracian plague?
A gruesome disease that decimated the population of Tamriel, Summerset included. It made the Nahatan flu seem like the sniffles. Everyone here could have been wiped out. Still, most people alive had family afflicted by the plague. Why hide it?
Could the plague have originated here?
No, it was a vile creation of the Slode, brewed in their kingdom of Thras. But it's possible it harbored the first outbreak on Summerset. That can't be the reason this place was buried.
I couldn't say.
I'm finding more questions than answers. There has to be more. There has to be. Try the room across the hall.
Whoa! Could this plague have been dormant until the sinkholes exposed it to the surface?
For thousands of years? Doubtful. I can see how this place may have gotten its reputation with the locals, but their fears are still unfounded.
I don't know about this, man. This place is pretty gross. Please respawn your beloved aunt. Okay, so the aunt was concerned about the kid and was like, what the hell is your dad doing keeping all these diseased people below your house?
Here. I found something.
Oh boy, what did you find? What did you find? Oh, this is so... Ew.
I thought I heard something down here, but the sound must have carried up from this tunnel. It looks formed by erosion. Maybe related to the sinkholes? What about you? Did you find anything else upstairs?
A letter from a relative who didn't approve of bringing the sick onto the estate.
Makes sense. The journal mentioned taking the afflicted to the family vaults. It would have been easy for the Korgrads to seal off their estate and leave the town to fend for itself. It's tragic that their compassion probably led to their downfall.
You said you heard something?
Murmurs and splashing. I thought maybe one of those missing squatters was down here, but I think the sound was coming from deeper down. I don't hear it anymore.
I'll go first. Why do I have to go first? Oh. I don't think I'm such a fan of this. Yeah, let's all just go into the deep, dark tunnel and sinkhole where there was a disease that was a plague. Hello?
Is that a person? Hey, you there! Wait!
Oh, man.
This camp looks recent. I'll bet your missing persons just discovered that these ruins make decent shelter.
Hello?
I have a bad feeling about the fate of these people. Maybe they are further in the cavern.
I do too, buddy.
I don't think that was one of your vagrant friends.
They were here, though. This journal belongs to Karnhar.
Somehow I doubt they received a warmer reception than we did. But at least we know the curse of Korgrad has been greatly exaggerated. Whoever we saw just now was a being of flesh and blood.
That doesn't mean they're not dangerous.
Agreed. Much as I'd like to get to the bottom of all this, we should make finding the squatters our priority.
Oh, now you care about the squatters. I thought you were all worried the squatters were... Whoa!
Voices!
Man, that looked like a little gremlin dude. That did not look like a human.
They are Rillas, Abamel Shota.
Whoa, no. What? This is super
I heard
weird.
it again. Be careful.
Yeah, I heard
Go
it
on.
too. And I think whatever you saw was not human. Because it was crawling on all fours.
Oh, best approach with caution.
People?
Please approach. We know you are here.
Why do you guys stand so funny? Hello?
There we are. Much better, yes. Manners are easily forgotten when you're so far removed from society. Forgive the others, they are frightened. We mean you no harm.
Who are you and what are you doing down here?
Call me Arelas. I am caretaker of this place. We all are. We led our lives in quiet, contented seclusion until the crumbling stone exposed our home to the outside world again. We are not accustomed to visitors.
How long have you been underground?
How long? How long indeed? I think there was a time when such things were measured. I can only say that our duty has been passed down many generations.
Your duty?
To the saviors. It is because of their sacrifice that Korgrad lives on. We repay the lives they gave us by caring for the town in their stead. We're very protective of it, you understand. Now, might I ask what's brought you to our home?
People above have gone missing. Some found their way down here.
I see, I see. Our humble town would be treacherous to those who have not grown accustomed to its many twists and turns. I would not follow after them, lest you go missing yourself.
Well, all the more reason for me to find them.
You possess the Savior's compassion and determination. The last people from above we observed followed a narrow passage to the north. May you be reunited with them soon.
I hope so.
Go on without me. I'm going to speak with Arelas about my ancestors.
Oh, man. All right. Are you sure?
I'd like to spend some time with Arelas. If these people really are descendants of Korgrad's populace, there's a lot I could learn from them.
We still don't know what happened to Karner.
You heard, Arelas. It's dangerous deeper down. And let's be honest, I'm not going to be much help crawling through tunnels.
And you'd really feel safer alone.
I'm no warrior, but take a look at them. They're positively sickly. I doubt they want any trouble. More to the point, I think their saviors might have been my ancient ancestors. They may be more trusting of me than other outsiders.
All right. See if you can establish a rapport. I'll be back soon. All right, guys. Airless, please don't murder him.
This is the day we've waited for so long. The return of a living descendant. The saviors will be...
Okay, can we, get an angle where his head's not in the way?
This is the day we've waited
Apparently not.
for so long. The return of a living descendant. The saviors will be pleased that their sacrifice was not for nothing.
So, what was the Savior's sacrifice?
They took the sickness from us, from our ancestors, at great cost to themselves. All of Korgrad would have perished if not for them.
Took the sickness? You mean they cured the Thracian plague?
They preserved us from the sickness of the sea. For that, we will be eternally grateful.
What? How do you survive down here?
We follow the Savior's guidance. It was their wisdom that brought us here and kept us safe for generations. Though buried, Korgrad lives. It's all we've known beyond our stories of life before. It is not so bad as you imagine.
Okay, where did you say the people from above went again?
Through a narrow passage to the north. Worry not for your companion while you search. We will care for him as we care for all that the Saviors entrusted to us.
Okay.
These saviors you mentioned, did they happen to be members of the family?
Oh, yes, the founders and protectors of this great realm. Does the surface still speak of their great sacrifice?
No.
In a manner of speaking. I came here to learn more about this branch of my family.
It must be fate. Korgrad opened its doors so that you could enter. Oh, I have so much to show you.
Oh, man.
Here. This is Nempharian, the eldest and wisest of the ancestors resting here. Yes. Yes, I can see the likeness.
Oh, man. Poor crazy people. I think we're going to wait. And we're gonna check out the rest of this place next episode. I'm a little bit freaked out, but I'm sure we'll be safe, right? Thank you for joining me. I'm Miss Bizz, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.